Hello there everyone, it's me, Lamer Gamer. Hope you're all doing well. Now today's video is an unboxing and a review of a product from a company that we've already worked with in the past, and that company is the PQ Earbud company, who provided me with those hot swappable earbuds. Now I really like them and we had a few comments to say about it last time, so they actually got in touch and offered to send me over a set for a review after they'd done some modifications, including a new chipset, optimizations, and various other bits that they think will help improve the user experience. And me being me, I would love to help them develop their product even further because I think it is a great product. Now, if you are interested in seeing that review video, then I will post a link in the description below, and I'll also put something up here in the corner. Now, before we start this review video, I will give full disclosure that I was sent these earbuds for free. However, they've not asked me to say anything, just asked me to give an honest review, which I will do. But that being said, thank you so much PQ Earbuds for getting in touch, and thank you for trusting me with your product again, and we'll see where this goes. I'm really looking forward to seeing what changes you've made. It's me, Lamer Gamer, from 2 weeks after this test was done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my experiences of using these headphones. I will be popping in and out throughout the video, just explaining some things I've also found whilst we go along. Anyway, you carry on, Lamer Gamer of 2 weeks ago. Oh, by the way, if you do like this video, or if you have a product you'd like me to review, don't forget to like and subscribe or get in touch. I also stream regularly on Twitch. Now, let's open this really interesting parcel. Okay, so this came through in the post this week from PQ Earbuds. It's been packaged really nicely already. You can feel that they've actually cared about the product they're shipping because it's nice and protective. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got my address on it, so you're not allowed to see that. But yeah, let's open it and see what we got. Alright, that was really well packaged because it was quite hard to get into. Okay, so now we've taken the packaging off. We can see what's here. We've got a box with, it looks like a set of white earpods on the front. It's weird that if you turn it around like that, the bottom is upside down. So this could lead on to what I think we might see later on. The Y2, it says Y28 on the front here. And from what I understand, my earbuds that I currently have that I purchased about a year ago now were also the Y28. So it'd be interesting to see if there's been any changes, because it looks like the model number hasn't changed, so maybe it's just an update in software or hardware or something like that. But yeah, on the back it shows you all the different colors you can get. I don't know what color I'm going to get. I asked for a black set, but I don't know what's going to come. They did ask me for my preference. On the side it says long battery life, can voice call. It says can voice call. It doesn't say, it doesn't like over stipulate that there's a microphone in it, because I know that was one of the weaker parts for this. It's fast charging and has agile touch control. That's one thing I did like about it, is that you could just tap your ear and yeah, it would play, pause, and raise and lower the volume. There's only so much I can talk about this without opening the box. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have opened the box, and I've got plastic in my mouth because I bit it open. So here is what is in the box. So we open this up. Oh, this is pretty epic, not gonna lie. So the reason I believe the box was upside down is because they actually sent it to the factory to do this for me. Now this is an option that you can get when you buy it from the website, but you can actually get it engraved with your name on it, and there it is there. Lamer Gamer, spelt correctly, in the finest Bristolian. The case looks very similar to the one I had before. So this is the previous one. This is the new one. They look very similar on the outside. This one feels like it weighs slightly more, but that's because my earbuds are on the table. Still got the 4 lights on the front, although the logo on the bottom is slightly different here as well. So this is the new one. It actually shows PQ Earbuds on the bottom, whereas this one just seems to be like text and branding. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but yeah, to be fair, they don't look that much different from the original set. So it looks like a lot of it is hardware within the earbud. To look at the batteries as well, the batteries look very similar. Maybe there is no difference. That's what this video is set to test out. So let's see what else is in the box. So here we have what looks like a manual. We also have some replacement like ear rubber bits. So if you've got a different size ear, or you just want a cleaner set. And then we also have this USB charging cable, which is a USB-C. There's also these spare plastic tubs, I'm guessing, if you want to separate them out for some reason, or if you have to, or if you share them with someone, so that's always good. So now we've unboxed them, let's have a little play with them. So first things first is I'm gonna open them up and then shut it. You should be able to see everything charging, which you can. So there's these 4 lights again, similar to the original model I was given. There's also a little LED that will appear on the back when you're charging it, but at the moment it's not charging, so it won't be glowing anytime soon. Let's go and pair this with the PC then, shall we? So let's see how this works. I wonder actually if I already have these paired with my PC on the older version, maybe they'll pair back up. I don't know, let's have a go. Let's find out, shall we? So the voice they've used is very different. It sounds like it's not connected, which is interesting. So I'm just going to add a Bluetooth device. And there we go. Very different voice saying connected. Done. But I'm now going to play some music, but you won't be able to hear what I hear, but I can give you some feedback about what I think it sounds like. So let's put some music on then, shall we? Okay. This is sounding okay, to be fair. I'm just waiting for something with the bass to drop in at the moment. The bass isn't as fat as I would expect it to be in a normal set of headphones, but then again, for what I'll be using them for, this will be fine. What I'll do is, because Killer Queen has a much better audio ear than myself, I'll see what her opinion is on this. Let's get these over to Killer Queen and see what her opinion is on it.
Okay, I do my headphone reviews very different from Lamer, because Lamer likes to listen to the whole track, whereas I like to skip around and hear certain parts to hear different parts of the wave. So it is balanced perfectly. I'm happy with my bass to treble ratio. When there is no bass, it's not tinny. It has a good round immersive sound when there's no bass. So I just played a track called Lights Go Out, which was more light and it was still really pleasing. And then went to the drop, and it's not as an inner earphone. Personally, I don't want a bass that's cutting through me, because after 10 minutes of listening, they've got to come out. Do you know what I mean? It's then starting to make my heart beat in a different rhythm. So it's still enough that I'm like, oh, the bass is kicked in now, but it's not so heavy that I couldn't listen for a long period of time, which is what they want you to do. They want you to use the headphones for a long period of time if you're doing a 2-3 hour journey on a train or something without damaging your ears. I feel like the music industry does want headphones to be at the forefront of keeping your hearing. I really like these. I'll have them if you don't like them, Lamer.
So to pause music, I press either earbud twice. That worked. Okay. Then how do I skip? So I gotta do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I didn't press it quick enough. Of course, gotta be a proper deliberate thud, thud, thud. Right, let's try that again. Okay, that worked that time. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pause it. He says.
6.5 hours later.
Where have I got to press it? Okay, so it's on the back. Hello, it's me again, Future Lamer. So we've been playing around with these earbuds for a little while now, and we have discovered, well, I have discovered, that there is no way to control the volume locally on your earbud anymore. Whatever you get out of your PC or audio device is what you get in the earbud. Whereas with my older version, I did have that audio control. So it would be nice to have that back in future versions, because I found that really useful for when I was streaming. And say, for instance, people were setting jump scares off and it was just a bit too loud for me to focus on what I was doing. It would be really good to have that functionality back. So yeah, that's one to be noted. But the rest of it, all the touch sensitive things, now I've gotten to grips with where I need to tap on the earbud. You've probably seen in the sound test earlier. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward and easy to control now. So please bring back the sound volume control, please, PQ Earbuds. And yeah, it's easy enough to tap now. So happy days. Back to you, past lamer. So at the moment, the microphone is coming through my Blue Yeti X. So I'm now just gonna change this to the headset microphone and we'll see what happens in 3, 2, 1. Okay. First initial thoughts is that it doesn't really have a very good English gate. So I'll speak in a cup, but I can see why they overly pushed the voice element of it. Yeah, I would. Is it like that? 1, 2, hello, 3. No. So there is a slight delay, but I don't know if that is standard for this or if it's just the headphones. So what I'll do is I'll swap to my Arctis as well. If I go 1, 2 beep and I go on the butt of beep, we should be okay. 1, 2 beep. 1, 2 beep. 1, 2 beep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can we just stop there? We've just discovered that there's a big delay between source and ear, or earbud in this case. However, I have also discovered, upon reading the manual, which I probably should have done a bit more thoroughly at the start, that in here, there is a low latency mode, or for those of us that don't speak technical jargon, a way of making it respond faster and have less of a delay between source and earbud. And that is called activating gamer mode. Now to be able to do that, you tap the earbud 4 times and supposedly that will make it act a lot quicker than it was previously. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it now. So first things first, we're going to do the test with the 1, 2, 3 beep, and then I will nod when I hear the word beep in my earbuds. 1, 2, 1. Right. Already I know that sounds quicker. 1, 2, 3 beep. 1, 2, 3 beep. 1, 2, 3 beep. 1, 2, 3 beep. It's almost instantaneous, guys. So that is game mode. If I tap this 4 times, I'll go back into music mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm getting the hang of the tapping as well. 1, 2, 3 beep. 1, 2, 3 beep. 1, 2, 3 beep. Yeah, there is a significant delay. Latency problem or delay problem, gone. So as I've been using these earbuds for the last 2 weeks now, I thought that me, being future Lamer Gamer, would probably be best placed to give you the overall review and opinion of these. But before we go into the review and we discuss the greats and the not so greats of these earbuds, I just want to say a massive thank you to PQ Earbuds for trusting me with their product and sending these out, and also giving me the personalized case. That is just so cool. Thank you so much, guys. So first of all, let's talk about the negatives. The first one being that the microphone still leaves a lot more to be desired. However, if you are a streamer or a content creator, which I believe PQ Earbuds are trying to focus on, the likelihood is you'll probably have a much better microphone on your setup. One thing I don't like that they've actually seemed to have removed from the earbuds is the ability to control the volume in your earbud. So now you have to do it via your PC or audio device. You used to be able to just hold your finger down and the volume would go up and down. However, it looks like that's now gone, which is a shame. Effectively, if you're a content creator and you don't have like a Mix Create or something like that, other brands are available too, you're gonna struggle to like stop, put the volume up and down on your inputs and outputs for your monitoring device. So it would be good just to be able to do that and keep an arm free. So if you can, please bring that functionality back. It was also interesting to see that there's a gamer mode, which is the low latency version. Although I couldn't tell much of a difference between sound quality on gamer mode and music mode, I could actually see that there was a much quicker reaction time to sound in gamer mode. So the whole 1, 2, 3 beep test, I'm going to call it the nod test, trademark Lamer Gamer by the way, anybody out there, effectively was a lot quicker, as you can see in the video. So effectively there are only 2 real negatives, which is the microphone and the volume control has disappeared for some reason. Hopefully they bring that back and make the mic quality better. But like I said, you're probably going to have your own separate mic if you are going to be doing content creation and stuff like that. Just because having a microphone in your ear probably isn't the best way to get the best sound. But hey, it's up to people to choose what they want to use for their setup. Also, don't forget at this moment the pricing point is around about $60, I believe it is. So really, for about $60 for hot swappable earpods, I'd take the gamble. So positives. So KILLERQUEEN and I have both sat here and reviewed and listened to the sound quality coming from these, and we think that it is a very lovely balance of sound. The bass doesn't cut through you, and it's not too tinny with too high a treble. That being said, once again, it would be nice to be able to control the volume in your earbuds rather than having to do it on the device. I love the fact that this case is not just a case, it is actually a charging case where you can store several charges in it. So while you're using these, the replacement batteries in the case can be charging, and you can swap them out several times before this is even depleted. And this is a big plus, especially if you're on the road listening to music, or if you're streaming and gaming for a long period of time. It's also great that it has these little LED indicators on the front that show whether it's charging or charged. I also love the fact that you can customize your setup by having different colored batteries, and you can now engrave your case with your name, gamer tag, or a special message. So it's really great that they can add that personal touch for you, which you can all do on their website. Something I haven't talked about is how comfortable they are. So I'm wearing them right now, and I've worn them for several hours whilst gaming, streaming, content creating, you know, just generally playing around on my PC. And I'm not over exaggerating, I'm serious. You can barely notice or feel that they're there. And I've worn them for 6 to 7 hours with at least one swap in between. So they are really comfortable. The replacement earbuds also really help. Also, I found out what those little plastic tub cases are for. They are for storing your batteries. So if you have more than 2 batteries, you can put them in these little cases. Now I know that they're not for earbuds, they're for batteries. That's what I've learned in 2 weeks at least. But on the whole, I think the PQ earbuds are a fantastic purchase, especially at $60, I believe it is at the moment. You can get customized, comfortable, and hot swappable earbuds that are really discreet, especially if you find wearing headphones really uncomfortable for long periods of time. These are a great solution to keep you in the fight, keep you gaming, and keep creating. And I, for one, really can't wait to see what PQ earbuds do next. As you can see, they're always developing new technology. They're adding things, taking things out. Some things work, some things don't work so well. And that's why they're constantly looking for feedback. And it's great to be working alongside them and helping them develop this product, which I think is going to be outstanding in its field in the next couple of years, because that's what we want to do. We want to game for longer and not have to wait to charge things up or leave it plugged in. But yeah, PQ Earbuds, keep doing what you're doing. It's a fantastic product. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell so you know every time I go live. I also stream regularly on Twitch, so come on over there, ask me some questions about the earbuds. Let's see how they're performing in a couple more weeks' time. In the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you online. Cheers.
That's all for today, folks. See you next time on the Lamer Gamer channel.